in the kitchen. So all you're gonna need is a kitchen towel, an open space, and if you're working on carpeted floor, you're probably gonna need at the end of the workout to bring some paper plates from the kitchen because your towel is not gonna work if you don't have a hardwood floor or a tile floor or something that the towel can move on. So let's go ahead and get started. Grab your towel, grab some water. If you need to push pause, you can push that pause button. Come right back to the workout. We'll start with the towel. So I'm gonna go ahead and get my feet spaced wide, tighten my abdominals, drop the shoulders back, lift the chest up, and bring that towel right here in front of your chest. With an inhale, I want you to sit back with your hips, and with an exhale, just stretch that towel straight over the top of your head. And we're just gonna repeat that several times here to start you off. Inhale, come low, and push through, exhale. Make sure you're sitting the weight into your heels. You're keeping those abdominals tight. You wanna have a nice firm grip on your towel. Make sure the towel stays pulled tight. So now we're gonna add on, as you take it overhead, we're gonna add a rotary twist. You wanna keep your hips and knees facing forward and twist. Inhale down, take it up, exhale, twist. As you twist, make sure your shoulders stay relaxed. You're not tightening or shrugging your shoulders up towards your ears. And twist. In, up, and rotate. In, up, and rotate. Now we're gonna add on. So we'll take that rotation, hold it back overhead, and then just try to slide the towel a little bit behind your head for 2, and 1, then back to the front. Inhale, twist to your left, take it behind your head for 2, and 1. Try it again, to the front, squat, lift, rotate, behind the head for 2, and 1. Do it again. Inhale, exhale, rotate, back to center, and behind the head, and hold. Now we're gonna trace a big circle. So we'll start off to the right. I want you to bend your knees, reach out to the edge of a circle, keeping the slack pulled out of the towel. Go ahead and bend your knees a little deeper, coming through the bottom of that circle, reaching up, feels so good on the core, for 3, and breathe, 2, and 1. Now reverse that circle, come around to the opposite way, and good, and bend, and reach, and 3, and 2. We're gonna hold that towel right overhead and just sway side to side. So keeping it over the top of your head, and press, and press. Already feeling the work, and the towel doesn't weigh much of anything. So using a towel really makes your workout more challenging. Couple more, and last time. Now bring it across the front of your waist for a rotary torso, waist height. You wanna keep your hips facing forward, a little bend in your knees, and keep it moving for 3, and 2. Now we're gonna reach on a diagonal, come down on the right, and up over to the left side. So it's down on the right, crossover left. Inhale down, exhale up, keeping that waist pulled tight, and 4, and 3, and 2, looks good, last one. Now side to side again, cross the front of the hips, readjust the back, keeping it tall, relax into the shoulders. Let's take it for 4. Check the slack on that towel, 3, and 2, we're gonna switch sides, up on the left, down on the right, and press, and reach. Keeping those knees slightly bent. We'll take it up for 4, and 3, and 2. Get ready for figure 8s. We'll come across the front of the hips and just trace a figure 8. Coming across, down, and around, and press, and press. Feeling that work, and 3. Last 2, and 1, and hold. Now we're gonna bring the feet together. So go ahead and walk it in, stepping the right foot back. We're gonna pulse into that back leg, bend into your knee right below your hip, keeping your chest and chin up, and pulse, down, and down, for 5, in 4, we're gonna add a knee lift on that right side. You'll bend down, pull the knee, and the towel crosses over. Looks like this, cross and step. 4, 3, 2, Last one, and hold. Step it together. Inhale those arms, take a big stretch. We're going to keep the legs mostly straight as we bow over. Exhale. Just try to reach that tail down toward your toes. And then bend their knees, round it back up. We'll go ahead and switch sides. So that left foot comes back. Reach the towel back to the front and pulse. Pulse, pulse, pulse. Make sure your back is straight, chest and chin up, shoulders roll back. For 5, 4, and 3. We'll add that opposite knee. So it's down, lift up, and exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Last one. Step it together. We'll do one more forward stretch. So take your towel all the way up, maybe a little back bend as you come overhead, and then just bow over and down. Let the weight of your head drop. Bend into your knees, roll it back up, and we're going to take it to a skate from side to side. So your towel's going to be active, moving it across the front, and step, and step, step. Keep the towel pulled taut, and across, and across. Here's 5, and 4, and 3, and 2. Adding a leg curl, sweep the heel behind, and press, press. Keep it going. 8, 6, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stabilize the feet. Keeping the feet spaced apart. I want your legs to stay straight, or maybe a little soft knee bend. We're just going to reach, hinging forward from your hip flexors, keeping the back flat, using your towel to reach up and down. We're going to do 15 reps. So get ready, exhale, and down. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Last 10. Keep it moving. Keep your back flat. Exhale as that towel lifts up. And 7. Here's 6. And 5, 4, 3, 2. Get ready to hinge back up and hold. Coming back up through center. We're going to bring the feet coming in a little bit closer, moving it into a side leg lift. You're bending into a chair pose, coming out with the right leg. So it's chair pose, right leg. Here we go. Exhale up. Hinge and lift. And lift. And breathe. Keep that waistline pulled in tight. And lift. Let's do 4. And 3. And 2. Go ahead and switch sides. So it's a bend, chair pose, lift, side leg lift for 8, 7, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Let's come into that chair pose, sit back and pulse. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hold your chair. Moving into a curtsy lunge, I want you to step back just with the right foot across the back and then squat to the front. Curtsy lunge, squat to the front. Here we go. Moving the towel from side to side, from left to right. Curtsy lunge, squat to the front. Let's do 4. Keeping those abs pulled in tight. Last 2, and 1. Come back out to that chair, squat, hold here, and pulse down. Down, make sure your hips are sitting back, and press, 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 press. Get ready for the opposite side. We'll curtsy back on that left foot. Come out to a chair and push. Curtsy and push. Curtsy and push. And then moving the towel from side to side. Cross from right, back to the left for 5, for 4, and 3, and 2. Coming up on a football run. Hold your spot and just run it out. Fast feet. Pull the slack out on that towel. Keep it moving for 10, for 9, 8, 7, 6. Here's 5, 4, 3, 2. We're taking that towel up over toward the left shoulder as we pull into a right knee lift, Cross it over, stay on the right knee, and press. Press, press. That's it. Keep going. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Back to those fast feet in place. Hold it here. Do what you can. If you need to take that to a march, you can modify these fast feet, but try to stay with here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. That's it. 5, 4. Staying strong. 2. Coming on that opposite side. Don't take your towel to the left shoulder and lift the right knee and pull and pull. And that right shoulder, left knee. So here we go. Left knee and pull. Lift. You got it. Press. Let's go for 10. Exhale. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Looking good. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Tracing a half circle and then a full circle. Here we go. From left, right, and circle. Left, right, and circle. Now what I'd like you to try to do is on the circle, hop it up. Side to side, hop it up in that circle. Here we go. 2, and lift. Half circle, whole circle. 4, and lift. 3, and lift. 2, and lift. Give me 1 more, and lift. Hold it here to the center. We're going to lift the towel up overhead, tuck it behind, tap the shoulder blades, lift, and then sweep it all the way to the front of your knees. Here we go. Lift and tap. Lift and lower. Lift and tap. Lift and lower. Up and tap. Lift and lower. Last one. Up and tap. Lift. Now we're going to switch sides. So we'll go from right to left. Big circle and hold. Right to left. Big circle and hold. Hop if you can. Here we go. And circle. Half circle. Big circle up. Half circle. Try that hop. Lift. Half circle and lift. Here we go for 4 and up. 3 and up. Last 2. Stay with it. Come on. 1 more. And circle. Hold it here. Shake it off. Nice work. Now, we're going to take the towel and do some bicep work. So you're going to flip your hands over, holding the towel with an undergrip. I'm going to have you balance yourself, lifting the right knee. Now you might need to go against a wall just to get started. And once you get your balance and maybe come off that wall, and with that towel wrapped to the front of your knee, just hug it in and use it for a bicep curl. So the knee comes toward the chest. It's a little abdominal crunch. Exhale as you curl up and up and up. Keeping the chest up, keeping your chin lifted and moving. And 10 and 9. Here's 8 and 7, making it more challenging, coming off that wall. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now before we switch sides, I want you to swing the towel over your right shoulder. Grab it with your left hand behind, and we're just going to seesaw the towel up, down. Here we go. Up, down. Lift, lower. Lift, lower. Bring it high, bring it low. Bring it high and low. For 8, for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and hold. Nice work. Go ahead and let go of your towel. Set the towel back up for the opposite leg. So the towel's going to wrap to the front of the opposite shin. Undergrip the hands. Come off the wall when you're ready. And then do your bicep curl. Lifting it up. Here we go. And curl. Exhale. Curl. And lift. 3, 4, 5. Make it challenging. Try not to use the wall. Here's 8, last 2, 9, and 10, and hold. Go ahead and step down. Now using the towel over the opposite shoulder, so you'll swing it over your left shoulder, reach behind with your right hand, and just take that seesaw motion up and down. Here we go, and down. Lift and lower, up and down. Squeezing those abdominals in, press, keeping your chest lifted, a little bend into your knees. Lift and lower, up and down. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice work, hold. Now working a little bit more into the posterior part of your arms, go ahead and take your towel behind your hips. We're gonna hinge over into a flat back, bend your knees, and just lift the towel up and away and pulse. Up, 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 up. You got it, lift, 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 squeezing the abdominals in tight, keeping the knees slightly bent. Make sure you're breathing with inhales, exhales, arms extended straighter, and pulse, 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 pulse. We go 8, in 7. We're gonna close the feet a little closer for 4, 3, 2. Step your feet together, lower the towel close to the heels, and lift back up, taking the towel up to your waist. So it's a chair squat low, lift it up to your waist. Here we go, take it low, bring it up, take it low, bring it up. Here's 5, and lift, 4, here we go, 3, and down, back 2. Last one is here, and hold. Take that towel in your right hand, start to swing it in a circle, and we're just gonna do a little heel shuffle. Keep the towel moving, circle it here, and heels, and heels, and heels. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Keep it going. Switch the towel to the other side. Circle, circle, circle. For 10, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo! All right, go ahead and grab the ends of that towel again. We're gonna take it out to the front. Sit your hips back into a chair. Bring it in, push it away. Bring it in, push it away. It's in, push it away. In and lengthen. For 5, 4, and 3, we go right to speed skater. In 2, step to the right, swing low. Here we go, step, and step, and step, step, and hold. We go 5, 4, 3, 2, bringing it all to the front for knee lifts. Here we go, lift and pull, knee lifts. Bring it up, 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 straight to the front and pull, 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 keeping the back tall. And we're gonna add a rotation twist. Here we go, side to side, pull, 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 lift, 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 keep it moving. Last 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and tap outs right. Here we go for 8, 7, 6, 5, take it 4, and 3. Here's 2, switching to the other side. Here we go, left side tap out. 6, 5, in 4, here's 3, in 2, moving to a pop-up squat, taking it to the front, pop it up, and lift, up, for 7. To modify this pop-up, you just take it right into heel raises or calf raises, lift, for 4, 3, 2, heel press to the front, side to side, heel, right heel, left heel, push, push, and push, keeping that towel pulled tight. Last 8, 7, 6, 5. We're gonna move into double knees, starting on the right side. Here we go, 2 knees right, 2 knees left, to the right, and left. 2, 1, 2, 1, looking good. 2 more sets. Last set is here. And lift, and lift, and hold. Tracing those circles, slowing it down just a little bit. And hold, go the opposite way. Circle it around, and around, and around, and hold. All right, we're gonna take it side to side. and side, and side. Stretching that towel back out. I want you to keep your towel close to your thighs, arms extended straight, side to side. Now we're going to do one side step, one calf raise. Here we go. Lift, side step, lift, side step, lift, side step, up and across, up and across. Nice work. Up and across, lift and across, and across. And last set, lift and across, lift and across. Nice work, and hold. All right, now, for those of you who are on carpet, you're gonna have to grab 2 paper plates. If you're on a hardwood surface, you can go ahead and put your towel down underneath your right foot. You might wanna make a little square out of your towel. We're gonna place the tip of your shoe, flexing your foot, lifting your body up tall. Now this towel or paper plate is gonna provide a gliding motion back. You're gonna take it low to the ground. Support yourself here on the front leg, and then glide right back up to your opposite foot. Here we go. We're going to do 12 repetitions. 2, 3, 2. Good, last one. Now I want you to take that towel back and hold it back there, keeping it low, and just bring it in, bring it back. So it's a little pulse, in and back, up, down, up. Try to keep the back leg straight, keeping the torso strong, abdominal squeezing in, just a little pull, a pull, lift, lift, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold here. Now as you bring that foot in, we're going to square everything back to the front, taking that foot in a circle, crossing out to the side, and bringing back around to the front. Go ahead with that right side. Circle and circle. My left knee is bent, abdominals pulled in strong, and circle. Out and around for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and hold. Now just out and in, straight out to the side, and push, and push. Run the arms out, and go. Pulse, push, push. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, and 3. Nice work. And last one, hold. Go ahead and shake that side off. We'll bring it to the opposite leg. Taking the towel down to your left foot, square off to the side, and we'll take you to that rear lunge. So you'll support yourself again on that top quadricep and lift up. Here we go. Slide it back, bring it up. Slide it back. Lots to do with a simple kitchen towel. Bring it back, slide it up. Inhale and exhale. Here we go for 5, and lift. 4, all the way back up. Last 2. Last 1. And hold. Now bring it back to that low spot, and we'll just have that little drag where we pull it in, push it back, in, push it back, in and back, in and back. 9. Here's 8 and 7, 6, 5, and 1. Bring it in, square it back to the front, taking that opposite leg and circle, circle and around, about the size of a beach ball. Just tracing a circle for 5, 4, 3, here's 2, and 1. Now quick out and in, glide, out, in, out, straight out to the side. Here we go, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, last 4, 3, 2, 1, and hold. Nice work. Walk that one off, keeping your towel on the ground. We're gonna go ahead and position in a elbow plank. So if you have a towel or another mat you can put down under your elbows. I'm gonna stretch back, bringing my elbows into a forearm plank. Now I've got both of my feet on the towel. So we're just gonna practice a few tucks here. So make sure you have space to bring both feet in and back. Here we go. In and back. Now if that feels okay, let's go ahead and do 10 reps. Exhale and inhale. Now you don't have to finish out all 10. This is a very challenging move. Let's see if we can do 7 more. Here's 6. Here's 5. 4. So you either have the paper plate under your feet, or you've got that towel working on a hardwood floor or a tile floor. Hold it here. Now I'm going to go ahead and drop down. Sit back in a child's pose. Take a short break. Your next challenge is keeping just one foot on the towel. So choose your foot. I'm going to put my right foot down, crossing my left foot over my right ankle, and try the same thing here. So we're going to come in, push it back. In, push it back. Let's try 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Try to make it to 10. Give it your best shot. Here's 9 and 10. Hold easy, drop into child's pose. Take a short rest, coming back for the other side. So, the left foot on the towel or the paper plate. I'm going to cross my right foot over my left ankle, and here we go. Bring it in, push it back, and back. Here's 8, and 7, 6, and 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice work, and hold. Uncross your feet. Go ahead and sit back just for a moment here in child's pose. Find your recovery. I'm going to go ahead and show you what we're going to move into next. We're going to take the towel off to the front now. You can do these push-ups in your kneeling push-up position, or you can move into a full plank. So kneeling, place the towel under your right hand. You'll slide out, push up, and then slide the towel back in. Out to the right, push up, bring it in, slide the towel. Or you can try your full plank. Here we go for 10. Slide out, push up, lift, slide it back in. Slide out, push up, and back in. Here's 7. Remember, you can modify, come down on those knees. 5. Here's 4. 3. So if you're working on a carpeted floor, you'll have the plate under your right hand. Same thing, slide out, push up, in, and release. All right, go ahead and sit back. Take a short rest in your child's pose. Nice work. So switching sides, just bring the towel or the plate over to your left hand. Coming into a kneeling push-up or your full plank push-up, slide the towel out, push up, lift, and back in. Slide it out, push up, lift, back in, and down, and in. Here we go, 6, and in. Press, and in. 4, and in. Here's 3, and in. Last 2. Nice work. Last 1, and hold. Go ahead and come onto your back. We're going to take our recovery coming down onto your back. Go ahead and open the towel as you roll back, and just roll it up like a Tootsie Roll. Take a short recovery here. So what you're going to do is start a reverse crunch. Taking the towel straight up, just pull the towel tight. We're going to lift both feet off the ground. And as you tap your toes down, inhale. As you roll your knees in and up, reverse crunch. So tap, reverse crunch. Here we go. Tap, reverse crunch, and lift. And lift. Now if you want to try the advanced version, you're going to try to lift your head and touch your feet with the towel, and lift. To stay modified, you just keep your head back and reverse crunch. down, little lift, down, you can reach for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold here, rest your head back, go ahead and kick both feet straight up. We're gonna do toe tap. So you lift your head, lift your shoulder blades, and try to reach the tail up towards your feet. Lift and lower. And lift. And lift. And lift. We've got 8 more. Push it up. Try to lift your shoulder blades off the mat. Keep those legs extended. And press. And press. Last 3, 2, and 1, and hold. Whoo, bend your knees. We're gonna go ahead and take the towel underneath the legs. And if you're familiar with the Pilates 100, we're just gonna mimic that motion, pumping the arms here. To modify, you'll keep your knees bent. To make this more advanced, go ahead and straighten your legs. You can even recline your feet out a bit. Lift your head, lift your shoulders, keep your knees bent to modify, and just start pumping the arms here. And pump, here we go. Push, and push, push, push. Navel to spine. Lifting your head, lifting the shoulder blades, try to look down at your waist, and pump. Arms are rigid, arms are strong, and push, and push. Here we go for 10, 9, 8, and breathe, 7, 6, 5, 4, here's 3, last 2, and 1, and hold. Woo. Go ahead and toss that towel out of your way, hug your knees in, and then cross your feet, lift your head. We're going to go ahead into a side plank. So this is going to be a forearm side plank. You'll just stretch out, lifting your hips. To modify, this bottom knee is going to stay bent. So wherever you are, you're going to lift the top leg. So the bottom knee can be on the mat, or you can come into a full side plank and lift and lower the top leg here. And lift. Try to keep your hips away from the ground. Keep your chest up. And lift 5 more. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, and 2, and 1, and hold. Now we're going to take this top foot, place it on the ground here in front of you, and take a nice long stretch. Taking your top arm and reach, reach, reach. Go as far as you can and lift. Open it all up. And hold. Take a couple of deep breaths here. And just soften everything as you come down onto the mat. Now, while we're here, we're going to take this top hand, plant it right here in front. The opposite hand, that support arm, is going to wrap around your waist for a tricep dip. So here we go, down and lift. Dip and lift. And lift. Always looking for ways to work those triceps. And up. And up. And lift. We've got 10 more. And breathe. Here's 9, 8, 7, 6, and 5, and 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and rest that forearm down. We're going to go ahead and move into a Pilates clam. So with your feet coming just a bit off the ground, keep the knees together. We're going to pinch the big toes, hand on waist, open the chest, lift your chin, and just open the top leg, squeeze the big toes together, and release. Here we go, lift and lower. Your goal here is to keep this top hip stacked, so you don't want to rock that hip back as you're working. So keep that top hip stacked over the bottom hip, and lift. Pinch the big toes together, open and close, and lift. And 4, and 3, and 2, adding an extension. So lift, kick, big toes together, lower. Here we go, lift, kick, in, and down. Kick, in, and down. Give that top leg a good squeeze, press, and down for 4, and down for 3, and down, last 2, and down, last 1, down, and hold. Now walk yourself up, stay in that sideline position, but you're going to straighten both arms. Take your top foot and just push that knee so it aligns over your other foot. So that top leg is at a right angle, bottom leg at a right angle, and just pulse that top leg up. up, up. So your goal here is to keep that knee pressing back as you lift it up so it doesn't start to creep back up to the front. So you want that knee here stacked over your bottom foot and lift it and lift it. Up and up and up. And breathe steady for 10, 9, 8, 7, keep it back there, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. All right, let's just hit that other side. So spin it right on around. And come onto that side forearm plank. And your goal here is to come into that full side plank. You can always prop that knee on the ground, of course, and your top hand on your hip. So I'm gonna go ahead and extend full and lift. Your hips are away from the ground, chest up, and here we go, top leg, just lift and lift. Up and up. I know it's hard. Keep it here. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take that top foot, place it here on the front of the opposite foot, lower your hips, and then come up into that big side body stretch. Lift the hips back up, reach as far as you can off to that side, lift the hips back up, push, push, open the chest, reach. Take a couple of deep breaths here. And lower. Go ahead and take that top hand on the floor. We're going to do that tricep push-up. The other hand, that support arm, is going to wrap around your waist, and we just dip and lift. Dip and lift. Press and push away. And lift for 10, 9, 8, 7. So all we needed today was a kitchen towel, maybe a couple paper plates. That's all you need for this workout. Last 2, and 1, and hold. So let's go right to that clam. So bring the big toes together. This is the opposite leg. Keeping the hips stacked, hand on the hip. Go ahead and raise that top knee, pinch the big toes together. Keep the chest lifted, and up, and up. You can lift the feet just slightly above the floor. That bottom leg stays in contact with the mat. And lift, and lift. Pay attention to this top hip. Make sure it's stacked right over top of that bottom hip. Tightening the abs. Last 2, we'll add the extension. So we'll lift, extend, bring the toes together, and lower. Here we go, up, extend, in, and down. Open, extend, in, and down. 4 more. And down. 3, and down. 2. Good, last one. And hold, nice work. All right, it's time for a stretch. So I'm gonna have you come all the way back onto your mat in a supine position. Reach the arms overhead. Big stretch. Let's go ahead and pick up the right leg. Circle that right ankle around a couple ways. And hold. Now go ahead and extend your left leg. We're gonna walk up this right leg. Use a little abdominal strength. Take your left hand, cross it over onto the outside of your right foot. As you take that right arm and just twist back, follow that right hand. Now, if you can't extend this leg fully, that's perfectly fine, but your goal is to get that right leg as straight as you can to open up that hamstring, the IT band, those outer thighs. Starting to slow the breath down. Hold that twist. One more deep breath here. Now, as you release your twist, you're going to take that right foot and cross it over the left thigh. So if you can, take this knee and try to move it so it's stacked above the other knee. So everybody's different. You can maybe try to get that knee a little bit further across before we fold. So as best you can, cross that leg, inhale up, and just let everything timber forward, walking the chest toward those legs. If your knee is closer to the other knee, maybe bring the forehead down to this knee as you walk both hands out. And feel that nice stretch through the mid-back. Inhale. And see if you can find a little more space as you exhale. and then release that stretch. Go ahead and come back up, bend both knees as you roll back for the other side. So you're on your back again, extend the opposite foot, this should be your left leg. Circle the ankle a few times each direction. Oh, that feels so nice. And hold. Go ahead and kick this opposite leg, that left leg straight. Walk up the right leg. You're coming back up. Use a little abdominal strength as you reach right hand across to the outside of your left foot or ankle and twist back left arm. And come on back around. We're going to cross just like we did on that other side. Try to get the knees aligned a little bit. Bring that foot across best you can. Come tall through your back. Reach overhead. Inhale. And just timber all the way over. Oh, that feels so nice. Walk the hands out. Find that space to open the hamstrings, the hips. And then just let your forehead rest down closer to your top leg. And then walk it back in. Go ahead and find a nice comfortable seat, crossing at the ankles. And we're going to reach back overhead. Slowly take a big stretch and reach. Take the right hand out to the side as you find as much space as you can to reach, lengthen into a side bend. And then make your way back up through center. Inhale, big stretch, big inhale. Taking to the opposite side, left hand down, reach across. And then make your way back up to center. Inhale, both arms again, scoop it all up. This time round into a cat, reach to the tops, fronts of your knees and round your back, let your chin drop. Inhale, come out of that, inhaling, and then circle the wrist all the way down. One more deep breath, scoop it all out and up. This time hands are sealed together into the front of your forehead. And thank yourself for taking the time to work out with me. The kitchen towel workout was awesome. Thank you for joining me, and I hope to see you back at the club very soon. We look forward to it. Thanks. Bye, guys.